Look at that. Just made it. Just made it. What y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are having a great day. We're watching Chiefs Super Bowl rematch, by the way. Chiefs versus the Eagles. I got a poll up there if y'all want to vote on it. But what's cracking lacking? It's your boy Broshmo. Us in case you didn't know, so in Hassan Reddick. Oh, he beats the tar out of Jawan Taylor to the edge, getting the sack. But golly, gee, what up, Daniel? How you doing, buddy? All right, so we got a 3rd and 19. I imagine we're gonna see a screenplay. Yes, give me that Jarrett McKinnon garbage yards. They're gonna go ahead and punt the ball. What an opening drive for the Chiefs, or lack thereof. Ah, Lee, what up, Dusty? We got Wyatt. Go 2 dimes. Detroit versus everybody. Isn't that technically the NFL? It's your team versus everybody. All right, let's see where the Eagles are going to get this. They're going to let it drop in. Favorable bounce for the Eagles. Not a great punt. Eagles are going to get the ball at their own 48. Great opening defensive drive for the Eagles there. Remember, for touchdowns, we got the kazoo, the touchdown kazoo. Only super chats and only college football touchdowns get the cowbell. Like the idea of Daniels and Saints brings different aspect to our offense that we only have with Taysom. True. Rough night for the Vikings last night. Yeah, but I mean they were in that game despite what they had like 2 or 3 turnovers. Weird punt or weird fumble to start the game where they had Dobbs lined up at halfback and swing past the Dobbs. Just weird. All right, Swift picking up like 4 yards here. It's going to be officially actually 2nd and 7, 3-yard pickup. Cam Jurgen back in the lineup, taking that right guard spot. All right, here comes 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. They got Swift in motioning back to the backfield. And they're handing it off. Swift picks up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Sangy, let's go Birds. Yeah, Dustin, you ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. Joey, I don't think that's correct. But yeah, no, Cameron Jackson, he got slapped with a 4-game suspension, though. Dude, a headhunting in his old age. All right, 3rd and 6 officially. Hurts dropping back. Now he's trying to get out of dodge. He's scrambling. And he's going down. Great defensive performance. That's Trent McDuffie with the sack. With your back up against the wall. What a stand there by the Chiefs. Do you think that with a good Senior Bowl Tulane quarterback, Michael Pratt, could be a day 2 pick? Yeah, I think that's possible. All right, they're gonna let this sucker bounce. Gonna be the 20-yard line. So 2 quick drives, 2 quick 3-and-outs by both respective offenses, and Eagles get the ball, or Chiefs will get the ball back at their own 20. Yeah, I think what will also help Pratt is some of those young guys returning. Yeah, it does seem. Certainly would have been closer. I mean, y'all had a chance to win the game at the end. Y'all just couldn't move the ball to get into field goal position. Now, Sangy, what do you think about Thomas Rice Walker for that wide receiver 3 who could play inside and outside? Thomas would be nice. Brandon Rice, I'm not as high as the general consensus is. Trey Walker would be fun too. I would probably, like, the order I have those guys in is Thomas, Walker, Rice. Thomas, I don't think he necessarily struggles against press. He's still, you gotta understand, he's a true junior. He's still building his body, even though he's like, what, 6'4", 205. But he'll get that play strength. Just wait, man. But wait, I don't think he'll have a problem playing on the outside in the NFL. Yeah, Russ is silently cooking. Nobody knows it, but Russ is quietly cooking. Yeah, getting Justin back would be huge. All right, so one of these teams will be tied for the first seed with a loss. That's wild. So a lot on the line right now in this game. All right, 1st and 10 at the 20. We're going to hand off to Pacheco. Nice gain. Gets like 3 or 4 yards. The Sean Payton effect. Yeah, no kidding, man. He likes him a quarterback that doesn't mind checking down as long as you just keep the ball away from harm. All right, here comes a blitz, handing it off. Pacheco ripping off a huge run. Goes about 25 yards. I need a combined 27 points from Devontae Smith, Travis Kelce to win your fantasy matchup. That sounds very likely. Yeah, Roby's back too in the slot. What up, Nintendo Master? What up, Mr. Mike? How you doing? All right, 1st and 10. Hand off again to, oh, this time it's Tony with a really nice gain. Good win for the Dolphins. I wouldn't say it was a good win, but it was a win. It was a win. Jalen Ramsey coming up clutch. All right, 1st and 10. This time it's quick throw out to Mecole. Mecole getting about 5 yards there. So, Broshmo, why don't you get upset when I ask you any fantasy questions? Oh, because I like talking. Oh. Yo, what up, Matthew? How you feeling about Zach Wilson today? All right, hand off to Pachenko. Whoa! Milton Williams getting back there like, nah. It is better than a loss. I'm just saying it wasn't a good win. What I think Ingram's dynasty value is? Evan Ingram? Oh, I don't think that high. All right, empty backfield for Mahomes here on 3rd and 7. Right now, getting a front row seat to my new tight end, Travis Kelce, and hasn't looked his way once. So Tony got the first. I'm pretty like if we're gonna talk about stop a forward progress, that's a first down. Yep, that's first down. At least your team wins. Yeah, now they do. To deal with years of mediocrity or less. So for those who may not know, most of y'all are probably aware. I was a happy Mark Andrews owner, right? Lost him Thursday. I was devastated. So I decided to make a move. What up, my football guy? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, bro? So I decided to trade Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Derrick Henry to get Travis Kelce, Dak Prescott, Jalen Waddle, and Alexander Madison. Which the Alexander Madison honestly might end up being the most clutch one for me because I have Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones can't stop getting hurt. All right, so easy 5 yards for the Chiefs there. It's going to be 1st and 5 at the 24. The guy who had Andrews doesn't have another tight end. I'm going to offer him Ingram for a second. For a second, that would be great. Ooh. You're loving your fantasy team, my football guy? Well, I'm glad for you. All right, they get it out to Rashee Rice quick for the first. Makes one guy miss. Gets inside the 10. He's probably about the 10-yard line. All right, so which 2 wide receivers? I would never trade for a top tier tight end. McBride would be my #1 trade target if I lost Andrews. More so, I wanted. So I wanted Dak because Dak's got a better schedule, and right now I'm kind of fighting for the playoffs with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. They have a bye, I think, next week. Oh, Tony getting stopped in the backfield. Gonna be a loss of 1. It's gonna be 2nd and goal at the 11. But with Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen having buys in week 13, I need wins. So I was happy to get rid of those 2, even though they're a good stack. But I don't think I lose too much by going from Allen to Dak. And I mean, I got high end wide receivers that can show up. It's just they haven't really this year. And Olave, I got Vontae Smith and Jalen Waddle now. Pachenko, he's going to be down at the 3.5. So, I mean, Kelce wasn't really the guy I was looking for in that trade. I was thinking about stacking Jake Ferguson instead. But I said I might as well shoot for the moon in this trade. Joe Brady looked good. His first game as interim OC was not too bad. Empty backfield. Yeah, Jared McKinnon was well covered. Mahomes is running. Now he just tosses it up. Is that Noah Gray? No, that's Justin Watson. That was Noah Gray. Touchdown. We got to get the kazoo out. Touchdown. Oh, gosh. That's right. I looked up some tutorials how to play a kazoo. It's a lot easier than I thought. Quarterback's 5 yards off. 5 yards off. 5 yards off. So annoying. Did you put up your running backs here yet? Cook, Gus, Jacobs, Ford, or Warren? Warren's hot. I just wish they would give him the ball more. Gus Edwards, I know, has a favorable schedule going forward. I feel like Jacobs, you kind of have to start, man, just because he gets the volume. And then I'd probably go Warren. Shoot for that upside. Bayard's been letting him down so far. Well, Trey not looking so silly for the Titans now, huh? Who is higher on your board? JC Latham or Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid. But we're talking about two guys that are top 20 prospects. Need to start Brock Purdy and need to find a backup. Lost both Richardson and Burrow. That's rough, man. I got lucky. The one league I had Burrow, I snagged Kyler Murray and threw him on IR for a couple of weeks. So lost Burrow. I also had Hal, but I guess as long as you're not playing Hal against the Giants, you're kind of good. Ooh. Haven't seen the refs appear just yet. Oh. So I guess while we're at commercial, let me shout out Underdog. Underdog Fantasy. When you sign up using promo code Broshmo, they will match that first deposit up to $100 dues. So remember, sign up Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code Broshmo. They will match that first deposit up to $100 dues. But as always, please bet responsibly. Are you pumped to watch WWE Raw today with potential Randy Orton? I am. So no spoilers. I'm not gonna watch it till not even after this game because I gotta record my power rankings video. But after that, tomorrow y'all get power rankings. Tomorrow y'all get stock report. Do you say Warren and Cook? I could not hear you on my internet's choppy at the moment. I said Edwards has a really favorable schedule down the stretch. I don't know what his game is this week. I can't remember. But I'd go Edwards. I'd go Jacobs just because of volume. And if you're looking at that flex spot, I like the upside of Warren. The worst part, Kenneth Walker got hurt yesterday, so I didn't get much for him. Yeah, that's rough. Gonna win dynasty matchup, so I removed Hawkinson. The tank is real. I had George Kittle going off, and I still ended up losing, which is nice. I think I'm losing. Let me go confirm that just in case. Yes. I'm gonna lose by 20. Yeah, I had Kittle go off for like 27 points in that league. Luckily, Hollywood. Oh, Devontae Smith. Nice to see you show up. So, yeah, I had Hollywood do subpar, Derrick Henry, My running back position, I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't know if I'm gonna find a good run back in the draft. It's so wide receiver heavy. I might have to try to trade for one after the fact. But in my big money league, I'm taking a big L this week because I have like Jonathan Taylor and Chris Olave on buys. Ugh. Hand off to Swift. Kansas City's defense is really good, but in terms of EPA per play allowed to the run game, they're actually one of the worst teams in the league. So something to look out for. They're really good against the pass. It's the run they struggle against. We should trade Kittle right now. Tight end one of the past 4 weeks. Yeah, I should do that. I'll try to work some things. I'll look at some teams that are gonna be in the playoffs or looking for a win now tight end. All right, 2nd and 3. You got Swift in motion, but it's gonna be Hurts keeping it. He gets the first. He's gonna be down about the 39, 38-yard line. Excuse me, he's on the other end, 42-yard line. With three, would you start Chase, Diggs, Allen, Puka, Dell? I love Puka and Dell, but I think you stick with Chase, Diggs, Allen, just because they're monsters. But what this is? Oh no, Stephon Diggs is their bye week. Is it this coming week, but next week? You know what? You're right, Broshmo. I'm going to start Jacobs. I just always I tend to try to lead volume. What is Jordan Love's dynasty value? I think I want to trade him now. Oh, man, what's his value? Oh. I don't know, man. I mean, at the very least, you want a first for Love because he's starting to get hot. That's a young team that's starting to come around. So you're kind of hoping that they're starting to turn a corner and Love will be that guy. Yeah, I mean, Matt, it doesn't hurt just to offer. It doesn't hurt to send out those offers because you won't know his value until you send it, or at least to whoever you're trying to trade with. Everyone's gonna value him a little bit different. Once you just want to kind of start that trade talk. All right, we're back here. First and 10 at the KC 42. All right, Devontae Smith motion out of the backfield, but they hand off to Swift. Swift picks up like 3. I'm not liking this Drake May film nearly as much as I thought I would. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. When I looked at his film this summer, I was like, wow, man, you don't see it on the stat sheet, but he's got a lot more misses than you'd expect. And to be fair, his last game wasn't his best. Oh, here comes pressure. Hurts somehow gets it out to Swift. There's a flag down, but able to get 3 or 4 yards on that little reception there. Looked like it was going to probably be a throwaway, but Debo, yeah, not like I mean, if you're gonna go look at the last game, yeah, it's not gonna be that great from May, but like you could see the potential with May. The dude's got a huge arm, and he has played well in big opportunities, especially if you consider how dog water his defense has been. Would you start Kincaid or Laporta or McBride? Probably McBride. It really depends on the matchup. I mean, if the Cardinals got the Rams, dude, suit it up. I think Rams are one of the worst teams against opposing tight ends. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Swift. Picks up like 3. We call it a 2nd and 8. They got Brown in motion. Fake the handoff. And he hits. Is that Smith? Yep, that's Smith over the middle. All right, 1st and 10 at the 21. Fake the handoff. Here comes pressure again, and he's throwing this one away. Yeah, Debo, I don't think you're wrong, man. I don't think you're wrong. Be fair, like, I mean, if you're watching like Virginia, the Georgia game, Georgia Tech, excuse me, like, there's a lot of times where like he's playing with his back against the wall. He needs to score. So yeah, you're gonna see more of those in college football, especially if you're playing from behind or if you're trying to maintain pace. And honestly, he loves Tez Walker. He's willing to just throw it up to him, let him make a play. Oh, it looks like there was a little miscommunication. They were slow on the handoff, but Swift getting it down to about the 3. So they were really delayed on that handoff. Golly. Would I start Herbert or Stroud? Both are pretty hot. I'd probably go with Stroud. I feel like there's going to be a lot of points in that Jags game. Hand off to Swift. He's getting there. Touchdown. Swift, let's break out the kazoo. Touchdown. All right. We're about to be all tied up here. I need AJ Brown to stay under 26.5 points to win fantasy. Could happen. Could happen. Oh, doinking in. Jeez Louise. Ooh, yeah, Zacchaeus was definitely holding on. Was that Mike Edwards? Ooh. All right, so we're gonna get the Chiefs to clap back. Would love to see my new asset of Travis Kelce do some work. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Definitely hold. Yeah, I guess yeah. Got a real good look of it. Look at it on the replay. I would ask about my other 9-team league, but I don't think it's worth talking about. All right, if you don't want it, I don't want to. That's okay, bud. Oh, I'm looking great in my guillotine league too. Yeah, you can ask about your other league if you really want to. It happened. It happened. Move up. Second place after injuries to Burrow and Walker. I gotta help Dallas defense. George Kittle, Ty Chandler, Greg Joseph, and Jamar Chase. That's nice. Oh, you're getting get creamed in that league. All right, buddy. Well, that's speed. No return. We're gonna take it from the 25. Stroud or Josh Allen? Who's Allen got this week? Like matchups are so important. And it's hard to bench Josh Allen just because the upside. Pachenko get into the line of scrimmage. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Might be the last play of the half. No, are they coming up? I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna call another play. What's your take on Caleb crying? I don't really care about him crying. He's a college kid. That doesn't bother me any. Skipping media days and other drama. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Golly. I wasn't aware they was skipping media days. To be fair, there's a lot of things in that USC program right now that are going to hell this season. But I don't know what other drama. I mean, I don't think Caleb's damaged goods. I think he's played exceptionally well outside of that Notre Dame game. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna if you think Caleb Williams is a diva and a crybaby, I just think you're wrong. And even if he is, even if he is a little bit diva-ish, even if he is a little bit of a crybaby, I don't think I care. He's that talented. Bills have the Eagles. Oh, I might go with Stroud then. Oh, I think Ayuk might be worth 2 firsts. Oh, which 3 more? Thielen, Puka, Debo, Kirk. Ugh. I think DJ Moore's fine now that Justin Fields is back. With Frank Wright heading the offense now again. Thielen's in play with Cooper Cup hurt. Puka is definitely in play. I think I would start those 3. Like when it comes to like character concerns with draft prospects, those aren't the character concerns I'm looking for. Just offered you a mid 24 first. Sean Watson Mixon for Ayuk and how? Some trade offs are just disrespectful. Yeah, I mean, especially with how Mixon and Watson have been, that's like not even worth it. Like Mixon, like how much longer is Mixon gonna be all right? You know? And Mixon's always like you're gonna anytime you gotta start Mixon, you're gonna be clenching your cheeks. Pacheco picking up 2. Debo, you're absolutely correct. And allegedly. He's allegedly not doing any of that. I don't know about more. He got Vikings this week. Last game, he didn't have a lot of touches in that game. Oh, how long? That was long ago, though, wasn't it? How long was that game? Golly, Sweat had a nice jump on the ball there. Oh, are they gonna call him offsides? For a minute, I was like, "Yo, that was some nasty get off," but he actually may have jumped ball a bit too early. Oh, maybe it's against KC. Oh, it's holding on KC. All right, 4th down. We're gonna get a punt. It was October 15th. Hmm. I don't know. I think I'd still ride with DJ Moore though. He is the worst one. Which 2 would you start? Achan. I'm not starting Achan. I don't even know if Achan plays this week. Yeah, we're gonna get a return. He gets about the 40. Connor, Warren, Singletary, Pachenko. As long as Pierce, is it Pierce? Damian Pierce? As long as he's out, you're starting Singletary. Warren, you're going for the upside. Pachenko's just too mid right now in terms of the production. And then James Conner, dude's getting all the work. You gotta start Connor. Sam Howell has first round pick value in Dynasty. No, I would think so. As long as he's not playing the Giants. He could have played the Eagles. What? 16 times, 16, 17 times a year, then he'd be freaking phenomenal. Didn't start H8. I took him off IR, but he's not in the starting lineup because I want to see him be 100%. Yeah, Dustin, I think that's totally the right way to go. I have him in like 2 leagues, and I didn't start him this week either. Just kind of wanted to wait and see, and that's probably what you're gonna have to do. Because the Dolphins, honestly, their schedule down the stretch is a little tough. So he might even be matchup oriented. Mark Andrews, Burrow to IR. Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do. That's wild. In one league, I lost both Andrews and Burrow. What a game! And I'm losing that. I'm losing that game right now by 10. I don't know who. I mean, I've already lost in that league anyway. Oh, Dolphins playing Black Friday. Let's go. Then with Justin Jefferson. I mean, I feel like the minute Justin Jefferson's good to go, I think you just start him unless you have better options. I mean, even if it's like a flex, Justin Jefferson, kind of a nasty flex option. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 39. Getting that out to A.J. Brown. Picks up about 8. Honestly, I'm hoping my Patriots get Marvin Harrison Jr. or trade the 3rd pick to a team for 2 firsts and change. So many holes. Just not in love with these QBs at all, which is fine. Jamar Chase is a viable starter. Yes, I'm starting Jamar Chase in the flex. I think it can be a solid wide receiver too in fantasy. Handoff. Oh, Boston Scott. I was like, well, that ain't Swift. Is it Gainwell? All right, first down there. They're down to the 49 of the Chiefs, crossing midfield. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, I got you, Dusty. Handoff. This time it's Gainwell, and he's going nowhere. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Yeah, I think Diggs is still viable. The dude's still a wide receiver 1. Keep in mind the matchup wasn't great this week. All right, Hurts dropping back. Here comes a blitz. Hurts interception. It's Snead. Oh no, a fumble? Or were they calling him stop a forward motion? Yeah, they're calling stop a forward momentum. That's a turnover. AJ Brown waited for him to get up too. Yeah, that's an interception. Oh man, we might get a fumble. I'm kind of curious about the forward momentum on that though. I'd like to see it in real time. At this point, I love him back in fantasy because right now 8-1, won lots of games without him, but it's nice to get him back for the playoffs. Yes, it is. Be nice for him to return, help out Josh Dobbs. Yep. How do I feel about the Broncos? I feel like the Broncos, what, they're on a 4-game win streak right now. The defense is playing a heck of a lot better for the Broncos. I mean, it's so hard to believe though that they're a serious playoff contender. But it's not like they've been winning games that they should. Like, it's not like those were easy wins, you know? They got a win against the Chiefs in there. They beat what? Didn't they beat the Bills as well? Is it 5 games? Golly. So I don't know. It's hard to take them serious as a viable playoff contender though. At least in the AFC. The AFC is just so studded. Yeah, man, I agree. I like first rounder is not the same value for a solid starter in fantasy, like in Dynasty. Of course, age plays a little bit into that, but if I win 2 or maybe 1 of my next games, you get the 1 seed. Nice. All right, we're back here. Are they giving it back to Philly? Nope, Kansas City's gonna hold on to it. And Mahomes stepping up. Slide picks up like 3 or 4. Oh, so apparently they did make contact because of the shin. That's wild. All right, we got 2nd and 7. And Mahomes trying to get out of dodge. He's scrambling. He's going to pick up like 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd and 4. How good is Brock Bowers? I know for certain he is going to be a chain mover. Play action, flats, cross routes. Is his route running actually good though? Yeah, the dude's a really good athlete. David Oliver, you're doing it with turnovers, and more so the lack of turnovers offensively. Russ has done a great job at keeping the ball out of harm's way. Oh, Mahomes finds Watson. Dude, Watson's eating in this game. He's got the touchdown. Now he's got a first down. He's already beat his his season totals. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 49, 48 and a half. Hand off to Pachenko. Checo. Ooh, he's going to be about a yard short of the first. Nice 9-yard gain, though. Oh, everybody is ready for Thanksgiving. When do you think Aranda Gadsden will get taken? Also, what teams would you give him the best opportunity to thrive in? The sad Syracuse fan. Well, I don't think Gadsden comes out. He's been hurt a large part of the year. I think Gadsden probably transfers. I think he's got eligibility like that too. All right, 2nd and 1. Handoff. Chaco getting it. Yeah, no Travis Kelce targets, I know. Yeah, he came from the 2021 recruiting class. I could see him transferring this season or after this season, especially with y'all firing your head coach. And hey, we got a Kelsey side in. Yeah, I think Gadsden probably comes out in 2025. Because it's also not like he's he's not a true tight end. He's a guy that plays a lot in the slot for Syracuse. Yeah, no, Broncos playing good football. Why are you typing in all caps? Why are you yelling at me? All right, empty backfield for Mahomes on 2nd and 2. Mahomes getting out of dodge. Sweat can't get to him, but he picks up the first down. Sweat was rumbling, man, but yeah, he's more like a receiver. I have him in my rankings. I have him listed as a slot receiver. All right, 1st and 10 at the 26. Little toss. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who is going to get the first. Nice game by Clyde. So it's 1st and 10 at the 14. Eric, I could see that. I could see that being the reason why Ospreay went to AEW. But at least under Triple H, he's shown he doesn't mind talent going over. The Good Brothers have done that. Yeah, we'll be back after a word from KFC. USC or Oregon, LSU, Texas. Quinn and Brooks returns. Ooh, that'd be nice. And especially if Sanders goes to the NFL. I know, David, you're not yelling at me. I'm just making jokes. All right, 1st and 10 at the 14. Empty backfield once again for Mahomes. Going to the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown. Interception. The opposite of a touchdown. A turnover. I was about to say touch. I screamed touchdown. Nintendo Mike, I'm not doing streams on Sunday anymore. Yeah, no, I use Sundays to get caught up on my other videos. Dude, those Mahomes touch passes just have not been solid this season. Nelson, what are your favorite WWE stars right now? Favorite storylines for WWE? I don't know if I have a favorite storyline. I mean, I'm digging the for now the Judgment Day stuff. But I don't know if there's a storyline I like love in WWE right now. I like the Drew storyline right now, actually. Drew turning heel, like the slow heel turn. I like that. Favorite wrestlers. I love Gunther. Gunther. I've always been a big Tommaso Ciampa guy. Sammy's great. Favorite wrestlers in WWE? Who's like LA Knight's great. He's just great. I mean, I got a bunch of guys I really like. I like Santos Escobar a ton. Part of that's like, I hope they bring like it looks like they're bringing back like the old mob boss, the Tony Montana, Santos Escobar. Yeah, the MJF performance. I mean, it was a little hokey. Oh, don't let him take my title. Goes to the hospital. Then he shows up, taped angle, manages to win the match. Like it's fine. It's fine. It's wrestling. You gotta suspend your disbelief a bit, but it was a bit too much for me. Yeah, no, Mike. I'm still doing Thursday, Saturday, Mondays. I'm also gonna start Walk the Mock, not this week since Thanksgiving, but we're gonna start it up next week. Those will probably be Tuesday nights or Friday nights. Am I feeling Randy Orton? I think I am. That's what the reports have said. Swift, big gain, first down. Wait until you see his answer for what he did last week. I can't wait. Yeah, no one spoil Raw for me because I won't be able to watch Raw till not even after the game. I gotta record power rankings after the game. Did you see MGF at the medium scrum? That's as real as it gets. Yeah, dude. I saw him tearing up and stuff. I didn't hear it, but I saw people tweet out about it. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, is that Chris Jones? Chris Jones. Get into him. What up, One Below? How you doing? What up, Falcons? Falcons, thoughts on Keaton Odapo? I haven't really sat down and watched the Oregon State safety yet. I just haven't got there yet with him. But I know he's on I don't know if he's getting a Senior Bowl invite. He should. I've done a background on him. That's about it. I haven't sat down and actually evaluated for him, so I couldn't tell you. All right, Dustin, I'm trusting you, bro. All right, 2nd and 17, dumping that off to the tight end. Is that Stoll? Yep. Are fans allowed to participate in the mock on Tuesday? Yeah. No, you have to be a member, a premium member at Walk the Mock. I'll start pushing it in some of the videos later this week. That way you can get more information, but I have like a promo code and whatnot. So yeah, just wait on that. 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. Here comes Chris Jones again. Sack. Yeah, but Mike, the walk the mocks are literally y'all mocking for whatever respective team you want or is available. It's pretty fun. Swerve and Heyman was freaking awesome. He could make my top 10, 15 list. Ooh, I like that. Oh, Kadarius Toney with a big return, getting into about the 45 of Philadelphia. Kareem Jackson was suspended again. Oops. Yeah. He just got off his suspension. 2. Bam. 4 games. Yep. Jaden Daniels made it in the mock today. Yeah. Oh, one blow. It's not going to be this week. We start it next week. I'll give you more information. I'll get y'all more information on that later in the week. I'll post it up on the community tab, and I'll talk about it in some of my videos this week. I did see Love out there, dude. Love balling. So are the young playmakers for the Packers. Ontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft. All right, 2nd and 7. Oh, just underneath on Watson. Just a little underthrown. 3rd and 7. All right, 3rd and 7. Billy put everyone online. Looks like Sweat might have been offside. There's the flag. Throws it out to Kelsey. But there's a flag for the offsides. I wasn't sure about Daniels a year or two ago, but he could potentially be a good NFL quarterback. Yeah, no, he's playing really good. He's improved every year. Think Drake May goes #1 in the draft? Very possible. Reunite Keon Coleman and Jaden Reed. All right, 3rd and 2. And off to Pacheco. Big gain. Gets to 25. You had your doubts about Bo Nix last week. He probably had the best half of football from QB in college football, the 6 TDs. Dude, yeah, people sleeping on Bo Nix. They keep thinking he's still playing at Auburn. And by what I mean by that is people think he still sucks. Jaco looking nice tonight. Yeah, he is. Hiller is such a diva. Sure, I'd want him honestly. What? Hold on. I'm Mahomes in trouble getting away. And gets our first down. That's ridiculous. Was that not sure I'd want him honestly? I'm not worried about that. When I look at character concerns, I'm not worried about if he's a diva or a crybaby. Those aren't the character concerns that set off red flags for me. They think the Saints will win the Super Bowl this year. Will Miami beat the Bills? I think they will. Once we get our second shot at them, I think we will. Yeah, I think Miami and the Bills split, much like they did last season. I mean, Miami's going to get them at home, too. We're undefeated at home right now, so. All right, 2-minute warning. Oh. All right, who started with the ball tonight? I believe it was the Chiefs, so I think the Eagles will start with the ball at half. I mean, I could check that right now. Set guessing. Yeah, so Eagles will start with the ball at half. Who's your best edge rusher in the draft? Broncos need one. It's tough. I'm pretty close between Latu, Jared Verse, Chop Robinson, and Dallas Turner. They're all pretty close to me. Boo, at least she didn't say no. They say Caleb Williams needs to return with Shadur Quinn come out in 2025. They can be the top 3 quarterback. I mean, Caleb Williams is going to be, I think, a top 2 quarterback in this class. I don't think he needs to return. What does return to USC? How does that help him? Yeah, Chop's nice, man. Chop's nice. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. I typically lean Jared Verse, but I'm also a big mark for Jared Verse. I mean, all right, we got 1st and 10 at the 11. They're gonna hand it off to Pacheco. Pacheco gets about the 7. Eagles use the timeout. My Titans had another poor O line showing. 3 and 7 are 5 and 14 in their last 20. What has to change, Broshmo? The offensive line. It's become a weakness. You gotta address that, whether that's free agency or the draft. What off-field issues has Caleb had? What do you mean off-field? What off-field issue are we talking about here with Caleb? Handoff again with Pacheco. He's down about the 5-yard line. All right, be easy, Mike. Are we talking about the off-field issue where he paid for 2 young Utah fans to go watch the Utes play like they used to do with their dad prior to his death? We're talking about those off-field issues. How about we talk about the good things that Caleb's done? Caleb can't control his emotions. So if you cry after a loss, you can't control your emotions? How does he not control his emotions? Cause he cries? Rah. Rah. We serious? Can't control his emotions. It's not like this guy's getting in bar fights or something. There's the Kelsey TD. That's what I like to see in my future tight end. Hopefully we'll see more. even know. Oh, David loves the capital letters, dude. Hey, I love a man that knows what he wants. All right, we got 14 to 7. But good amount of time for the Eagles to retaliate. They do get ball after the half. He won't talk to the media after recent losses. Yeah. I just saw Brandon Staley go out there and not look too good in a press conference anyway, so. I mean, dude, everyone criticized him for the whole, I want to go home and watch a movie and hug my dogs. Everyone got on his back for that, which I bet you was talking and just making a joke. And people got on that crap. So dumb. Am I saying it's a good thing? No, but it's not something where I'm like, oh, I'm not taking that guy. I'm not taking him in the first round. I'm not taking him with the top 5 pick. I ain't worried about that. Bears are in a nice position because Fields isn't that bad and they could roll with him. I don't think it makes sense to, though. I don't think it makes sense to roll with Fields. Unless, like, the remainder of the year, Fields looks like the franchise guy. We're talking like, oh, he's going to be a top 10 quarterback in the league. I don't think it makes sense to not use that pick on quarterback. You got in a fight with him last week at a frat house. It's probably on you, bro. He's good, just needs to calm down. He doesn't want bad media heading into the draft. I don't disagree with that, but I mean, let's not act like this guy killed someone or this guy broke the law in some way. Let's not act like he's out there LeGarrette Blunt punching people after a game. Let's not act like he's doing that. I think all that's it's just overblown about how much that really matters. Someone in your league just traded Diggs, Amari Cooper, and the Finns defense for KJ Osborne. Well, that sounds rigged. That sounds rigged. Man up. Don't get attached to dogs. Gosh. Don't get... Dude, you're talking to the wrong person. I got a dog who is a mascot of the channel. You're talking to the wrong person. What up, Lions? Talk! Micro Mike, how you doing, bro? But he's a Heisman winner and very talented quarterback and could be a franchise. Bears QB. Sorry, Fields. Yeah, I mean, just financially, like, just okay, this is what I'm going to say. By the way, Eagles get the ball at 25. This is what I'm going to say with the whole Field situation. They're picking first overall. How often are you going to get your pick of the quarterback in a draft? Not very often. Not very often. Almost never. Better yet, this isn't even your pick. Fields has one more year on his rookie deal and be like, well, they got the 5th-year option. Yeah, where he's going to be $23 million. Very expensive. Well, the Bears, they got the cap space. Okay, but if he's not the guy, Fields is probably going to be good enough to... Oh, my gosh! Turnover. Golly. Trent McDuffie forcing the fumble. That is what? The second time in the last 2 games Fields has got strip sacked and the ball drops right in front of him to recover it. Maybe that's a good thing for Hurts when he fumbles the ball. It's right in front of him. Like, so with the Bears, let's say, okay, you find out he's not the guy. He's probably going to be good enough to keep you from having a top 5 pick. With all likelihood, because you're going to continue to add talent around him. So you're going to make the team better, but you're never going to be in a position to take a top quarterback. They throw it out to Gainwell. It gets to back the 20. It's going to be 3rd and 15. So it just makes sense to take the top quarterback, have him on a rookie deal, and continue to build around. and then get what you can from Fields. It just makes more sense in my mind to do that. Oh, I think Bill Belichick wants to lose out so he could get his quarterback. All right, 3rd and 15. And Hurts is going to run with it. He gets right back to the 20. Chiefs do have a timeout, which I think they just called. Yeah, exactly. You're going to trade him before the draft. Again, it's not nothing against Fields. It's just the predicament the Bears find themselves in. It just makes more sense, especially if you're unsure with Fields as the future. I don't think he's told you any. I don't think anything from like his play over the last 3 years hasn't really done anything to say he's the franchise guy. All right, a little bit of a shank on a punt. And Tony gets it past the 50, gets it to about the 45, maybe the 46. I don't think the Patriots will ever fire Bill Belichick. If Bill Belichick is not the Patriots head coach next year, it's on his terms. As in, he decided to step down. Yeah, Bosa's hurt. Well, they said the ankle injury wasn't nearly as bad, or the foot injury wasn't as bad as they thought. Oh, another false start. This time it's Hassan Riddick. Oh no, false start. I thought it was offsides. Who'd be the best fit for him if the Bears do trade him? I'd love to see what Brian DeBall could do with a guy like that. But I think if you're the Giants, you want to be drafting a quarterback. Maybe the Bucks. You can make a case for the Raiders. They're not going to be in position to at least get a top quarterback. All right, 1st and 15. Mahomes scrambling out, throwing this one away. Graham Mertz, quarterback one. I talk about Graham Mertz tomorrow in the stock report. Saints need to unload Carr. Well, that Carr contract was a mistake to begin with. All right, 2nd and 15 at the KC 49. And Mahomes going over the middle, dropped by Justin Watson. Paul loves Fields. Gave him hugs and kisses after the game in 2022. Yeah, but the Giants, I feel like you don't want to. I mean, they already betted on Daniel Jones for at least 2 years. You're not going to bring in Justin Fields on a 1-year prove it deal. I think it's better just to draft a guy. Cleveland has the best defense in the NFL right now. All right, 3rd and 15. Mahomes sitting back, throwing it over the middle, finds Justin Watson with redemption, getting the 1st down. All right. Spike the ball. Was a flag? Encroachment defense. How'd that happen on a spike? Oh, it's because he mowed over the He mowed over Tooney. That's fair. Ooh, Seahawks are an interesting thought. So 19 seconds on the clock here, left till half. Empty backfield. Here comes the pressure. He dumps that to McKinnon. He gets the first down, but they gotta go. They gotta clock it. All right, and they'll clock it. Bring out the field goal unit. Oh, the Bears are sticking with Fields. I don't think it's wise though. It's just not wise. You know, like you will franchises hardly find themselves in a position that the Bears currently are, where you're gonna have right now. You have 2 top 5 picks, one being the first overall pick. You have a guy you're not sold at quarterback. You can probably move him and still get considerable value back for him. It's just not wise. If they don't do that, I feel like it's just not the best move. Field goal is nah, it didn't happen because the refs are being the refs. Jalen Carter mowed through Tooney. Not mowed through him, but he knocked him over. So we got Chiefs up 10. Bears want Fields to play a high level the next 6 weeks to get the most trade value. Surely, I would think. That's ideal. I think that's just the most ideal. Let's try to think teams who have pieces on offense: DK Metcalf, Lockett, JSN, Walker, Charbonnet. Good team, decent defense. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dusty. I think that would be a good roll of the dice. We got halftime. I'm about to hit the bathroom real quick and fill up my water. Oh wow, Zach Wilson won't even be the backup. It's gonna be Trevor Siemian. I didn't know that. Dude, I might switch this to Manning cast after. Man, Hufanga towards ACL. That sucks. All right, I'll be right back. I might as well, since I'm going to the bathroom, I'll hit y'all with an ad real quick. Oh, yeah. All right. Totally forgot that that poll was still up. Yeah, y'all. 18% refs. I appreciate it. I think that's funny. Where the heck is he? Well, I'm sorry. I got a wee little bladder, my friend. I'm right here now. All right, let's pull this up. Let's pull that up. All right. All right, let's see what we got going on football Twitske. Oh, Spencer Rattler accepted an invite to the Senior Bowl. Ooh, spicy. I like it. Javion Cohen also accepted an invite. I like that. Let's see. Okay, we still talking the Bears? Ooh, Minnesota's a kind of interesting landing spot for maybe a Justin Fields. Hey, y'all see Cam Rising. He's coming back. Dang, so Oregon and UCLA offered Cam Rising $3 million to come play, and he's sticking with Utah for 1.5. Golly, dude, go make your money, boo boo. I love that. Let's see. Who's Cam Rising? Is Utah's quarterback. He's missed this whole season because of an ACL injury. He led Utah to their Pac 12 title last season. Cam Rising's a menace. All right. Oh, let's see. Eagles need to come out, get a touchdown, so they're only down by 3. Then get the turn and get the turnovers. Yep. Well, yeah, Philly. Ideally, yeah, you want to score a touchdown, but I think they will take any points that they can get on that opening drive. Oh, Debo, you could say the same thing about playing in Buffalo or playing in Green Bay and crap. Marvin Mims is a beast. Bro, Marvin Mims should be getting more snaps. Let's see. In no way. Dude, I didn't even notice Jalen Carter try to catch the spike. Could you imagine someone catching a spike? All right. We're back at the kickoff going here. Bills game was proof Ken Dorsey was bad. I think it was just proof the Jets are bad. I did not trim the beard. Well, I trimmed it a little, but like just some of the like stray ends. But I'm always cutting my hair, dude. I'm a bald man. To stay at peak baldness, you kind of gotta cut it, unless you get laser hair removal. All right, so Eagles start their own 25 off the touchback. I'm bad, Matthew. Oh, I'm bad. I'm a bad man. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Is that Boston Scott they got in the backfield? And they're giving him the handoff. He gets about, what, 3 or 4 on that. Oh, sideline reporter. Question is she telling the truth? She telling the truth? Is she making this all up? Oh, Swift losing about 2 yards there. Dude, poor Grant Caligatera got knocked on his keister by Chris Jones. Just a random guy stopping in to say, I love the mock-in, top 10 position stuff. Keep the grinding. Will do, Lee. Appreciate it. While you're on your way out, if you are just stopping by, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for your support, my friend. All right, 3rd and 7. Oh, Grant Caligatera limping on the sideline. Yeah, that's what happens when we put a tight end on Chris Jones. Hurts is eaten up. Looked like it was a designed run. Well, 3 and out. Favorite Broncos, Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons is a good Bronco. I like Garrett Bowles. I like Quinn Miners. I like low key Josie Jewell. Pretty solid linebacker. I love Patrick Surtain. There's a lot of guys I like on that Broncos team. I love Marvin Mims. I loved Javonte Williams. Yeah, play calling, I don't like the idea of a draw on 3rd and 7. All right, so the Eagles are gonna get it back at the 21. Man, George Karlaftis and Chris Jones were right there to stuff them. Isn't Chicago supposed to be getting a new stadium soon? Soonish. Oh. Easy come, easy go. I'm down by 18 in my PPR league. Hey, what up, Lions, by the way? But my opponent has Mahomes and Pachenko still playing. What do you think the chances are that I win? Do you mean you're up, Lions, by 18? If you're up 18, I think you still got a solid shot. If the Eagles are unable to do anything offensively, probably don't have to worry about touchdowns. Oh, Windsor. Jeez, sir. My dad was here last week. Done in 8 years? Interesting. Now you're good, Lions. I was just checking. Um, I again depends on game flow. I think you gotta expect at least one more score from the Chiefs, and if the Eagles do nothing, that just works to your favor. All right, let's get this sucker going. Hand off Pacheco. Oh no, Pacheco going for about 13, 14 yards. It was a mean hit by Blankenship. 1st and 10 at 31. Excuse me, 36. Toss to Pacheco. There is a flag. There's a flag. I imagine probably a hold. Offense number 65, Trey Smith. Oh, if Madison's back, he's probably not a for sure starter. Looks like they're trying to find someone competent to at the very least split time with them. All right, 1st and 20 at the 26. Now it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire out there, and they hand it off to him. Clyde Edwards down about the, was that the 33, 34? It's gonna be second and 12. I do agree. Like, there's a few ways the Bears can go in the draft and still be like, okay, that's feasible. But I think the best option is probably going quarterback. All right, second and 12. I got Kelsey in motion. And Mahomes stepping up, taking off. It's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. You think draft run back or do splits between him, Chandler, or Aker? I think they could still draft a running back probably day 3. And I mean, you got Aker. I think they got Akers. Is he a free agent after this? And you have Chandler. Those are viable backs to split time with. 3rd and 3. He's stepping up. Looks like he's about to get sacked. He's throwing. Oh, and he floats it too high for Travis Kelce. Oh yeah, Mahomes just flicked it a little too high. Oh, it could be also potentially he thought Kelce was gonna keep going. Could have been a little bit of miscommunication. Which I mean, when you're under distress out like that, it kind of is what it is. Caleb Williams, Dallas Turner would be amazing start to rebuild. 2 players who are at the top of their position. Problem with the last crew in Chicago was Nagy would call 50 passes a game in the snow with a bottom tier quarterback in Trubisky and dog water tackle. Man, you want relevancy? You want relevancy for the Bears? I think I would love to see them get like who's currently. Let's take a look at the Dolphin staff real quick. Here. Not Frank Smith. Wow, Eric Studsville's been there forever. Mm. Oh, they got Daryl Bevel there. Ooh. I don't know. I think if you're the Bears, you'd want to go to like a Mike McDaniel's wide zone. Which yes, it's inspired by Shanahan, but it relies a lot more on on the speed and um getting those big outside runs. I think that would be so nice. Jim Jackson needs to be suspended indefinitely. I mean, he's at the end of his career. He probably doesn't care. Yeah, I remember Bill Lazor, former Dolphins OC. It was back when we had terrible Adam Gase. Oh, we got 1st and 10. First 10 for the Eagles. Empty backfield. Question is, will we get a run? Will we get a designed quarterback run? Or are we actually going to take some shots here? Not necessarily a blitz, but they're incomplete to AJ Brown. So they didn't bring a blitz, but they didn't bring the rushers you'd expect. Steve Spagnuolo is really good at that. He brought, I think it was Trent McDuffie once again on a blitz, but he was coming through the middle. Yeah. I mean, they still only brought 4 rushers, though. You're liking Braylon Allen out of Wisconsin? I like him, too. Yeah, well, Luke Getsy wide zone scheme is a little different than a Shanahan. Because Getsy, wasn't he under Matt LaFleur? All right, they get it out to Swift. Okay, makes one that I miss. Now you got a 3rd and 1. There you go. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Bro, how is your rookie running back doing? Here it was a knee again. Yeah, he sounds like he's day to day. It wasn't that serious, but he re-aggravated the prior injury. Swift, not a lot of room. Willie Gay coming in making the stop. Golly. Eagles offense can't get nothing going. Golly. Eagles out here punting again. Oh, Tony making 2 guys miss. A 3rd. But the luck runs out. He gets about the 29. Hey, Dur, I don't think you're wrong, man. I'd be for that. I'd be down for that move. Hundo percento. Let me actually open this sucker up. Their current OC is doing a good job with blocking assignments in the run game. Laser. Is Bill Laser? Bill Laser is he on the coaching staff? I was gonna say. Oh, he's an assistant with Houston Texans. Okay. That makes sense, actually. So Akers is a free agent. There are a few options in free agency. Oh, dude, Dustin, don't spend money on a running back if you're the Vikings. There are better uses of your money and more valuable needs. I mean, if you could get one of those options on a discount, like okay, you look at like Swift, Gibson, Dillon, Hunt, Edwards, Patterson. Those guys aren't moving the needle. Yeah, no, he's an offensive assistant with Texans. But like, I think I don't feel like you could get Henry at a fairly acceptable price. What up, Izzy? Oh, Pacheco going nowhere. All right, Mahomes dumping it to Kelsey. Picks up about 8 there. Oh, Kelsey's a little gimp. Hold up. Yo, I cannot have the tight end I just traded for get hurt. Yeah, I mean, the defense is playing relatively all right considering how many young pieces, new pieces they have. And that was always the case with Eberflus. You go back to Indy, and he was pretty vanilla with his scheme for a couple of years as he got his players acclimated and got the right players in there. But I expect the defense to be really like take that step next season. Especially if they keep adding talent. All right, 3rd and 7 going deep, just out of the reach of Justin Watson. I say just out of the reach. He probably missed him by like 5 yards. Jason, I in one of my fantasy leagues, I had Burrow and Andrews. I can't imagine it. I'm living it. Imagine also having Nick Chubb on that team. Dude, I had Burrow, Chubb, Andrews. I got Garrett Wilson, who, fun fact, the Aaron Rodgers injury screwed me. Covey, decent little return, gets to about the 40. David, I make no promises. Dolphins, you think I trust them to beat a winning team right now? Yeah, yo, Dur, you ain't wrong. What happened to Arthur Smith? He went from being a big brain to being a low tier head coach. A lot of that is the utilization, man. Just use the running back you spent a top 10 pick on. That and the quarterback, the lack of quarterback plays really screwing up things there for Arthur Smith. When you have to scheme to protect your quarterbacks from making mistakes, yeah, it's gonna screw with the effectiveness of your offense. Oh, it did hurt. It does hurt, Jason. I'm probably gonna be 5-6 after this week, with no idea how I'm gonna make the playoffs. No idea how I'm gonna make the playoffs with this squad. Dang, Dustin, you too. That's wild. They played good the last few games. The fans in Chicago are losing their mind, though. LOL. I believe it. I mean, it sucks being a bad franchise for a long time. As a Dolphins fan, I feel you. I can understand you. All right. Let's see how my underdog bet's doing tonight. Oh. Woof. All right. Misses low to Devontae. Chicago needs Caleb Williams or Marvin Harrison Jr. They need good players, yes. Oh, Atlanta is going to be huge players in the quarterback market. Question is, where are they going? Is that going to be via the draft or via free agency? All right, 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff, gets it to Devontae Smith. He's just short. It's going to be 3rd and inches, which means we might get our first tush push of the night. Losing Chubb early in the season sucks when he goes so early in the draft. Oh, I know. I've been struggling to find a very good running back to replace him. Because my first pick was Bijan, and Bijan's been middling. Like, he's fine. But then I had Alexander Madison. He's not really been doing well. He's been exceptionally mediocre. I picked up Jerome Ford, who kind of at this point feels like he's touchdown dependent. All right, 1st and 10 after the tush push. Oh, wow. They get Swift on the end around. And then he cuts it back in for a huge gain. 35 yards. Just like that. Swift hits the over. Perfect. I do need 8 more receiving yards from McKinnon. All right, 1st and 10 at the 15. He's throwing this one up just out of the reach of A.J. Brown. The Falcons ask about Cousins since Vikings has Dobbs. They don't need to ask about Cousins. Cousins will be a free agent. All right, you got Brown in motion again. Nope, fake the handoff. Gets out to Devontae Smith. He gets to about the 10. It's going to be 3rd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5. 1 and 6 on 3rd downs tonight. Empty backfield. Are they going to call a timeout? Nope, they get it off. And it's a designed run. Fields takes it, runs. Touchdown. Of course, Hurts rushing touchdown. Hurts lives to take touchdowns out of the mouths of his receivers. Nah, Kirk Cousins out after this season. Kirk Cousins could be targeted by Tampa Bay. I mean, yeah, they probably lose on Mike Evans, but I mean, Keon Coleman, bring him in, and I mean, the Bucks could be. Oh, that's a great landing spot. Good call on that, actually. I like that one. Who let Hurts cook? I don't know who let Hurts cook, but touchdown. Can't forget about the touchdown kazoo. What it do? It's the touchdown kazoo. Great googly moogly. Let's see. Doesn't yeah, no, Mayfield's been decent, but he's on a 1-year deal as well. And there are a lot of potential landing spots for Kirk Cousins. The Patriots, but they keep losing. They ain't got to worry about signing a Kirk Cousins. All right, here comes the kickoff. Got 4:05 left in the third quarter. No return. All right, 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. And Mahomes getting that out there to Rashee Rice. Nice pickup. Goes for about 17. I don't know if yours will make my top 3 next year. I haven't even, I mean, hey, listen, I ain't gonna be checking out the 2025 class until after the draft is over. till after this draft is over. Because we don't know who all. We don't know. We don't know who all will be returning. So. All right, got a holding call on Kelsey there. It's going to be 1st and 20. All right, Mahomes dumping that down to Rashee Rice again. Going to be 2nd and 14. It's a good option to draft a receiver. Trey Harris. 3rd, 4th round. Ooh. Mahomes going deep. And that was to MVS. Gets a flag. I needed that MVS reception. I need him over 18 yards. Ooh, Jason, that's a ton of bad luck at running back. And receiver. All right, 1st and 10 at the 46. Hand off to Pacheco. Pacheco picking up like 1, 2, 3, maybe? Dude, Son Reddick and Kelsey just yelling at each other. I love it. Oh, Mahomes taking a deep shot, and MVS got tangled up. What was he looking for? MVS should have kept going. Why did MVS like turn around? No, he tried to what? You try to turn inside to keep running inside? That's just silly. Just to the ball and keep going. All right, Mahomes. Flag on the play going underneath to Kadarius Toney. Dude, they do need. The Bears would love fans like Go Joe. How do I feel about the tight ends targeting T. Higgins? I don't love it. I'd much rather the tight ends try to get an actual separator route runner. Like T. Higgins is a good, solid 50-50 guy, good possession receiver. I'd rather look for that crisp route runner. All right, 1st and 10. After the penalty, Mahomes tipped, going to Sky Moore. Higgins may get the tag. Not a bad option. Kyle Phillips hasn't been consistent for Tennessee. A lot of that's been injury, but they could use another receiver there. They're not set at receiver just yet. I fake the handoff, getting it out quick too. Oh, that's Hardman. All right, 3rd and 3. well, Luke, sounds like you're in a dilemma there, bud. And handoff to McKinnon. 1st down. Wouldn't mind a McKinnon reception. Oh, Higgins be a nice fit for Dallas. I don't think they can afford him, though. All right, handoff. Pacheco gets to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, I think Boyd, they're going to let Boyd walk. All right, that's the end of the 3rd. On to the 4th. On to the 4th. Imagine being a Giants fan. Yeah, being a Giants fan would be rough this season. Ooh, Tyler Boyd in Minnesota could be fun. Let's see. All right, here we are for the 4th quarter. And dumping that to Kelsey to the 21. And sounds like we got an injury timeout. Milton Williams is down. was a nasty sounding collision. I mean, Mixon's been all right. He's been on a tear last couple of weeks. What do they do with Mixon? Find his replacement. What you do with Mixon? All right, we're going to a commercial break after the injury. I mean, Boyd isn't much different than what they have in Thielen, which granted Thielen's on a 1-year deal, but Carolina needs more of a high-end receiver than that. Right, Carolina could get a steal in the second round. Yeah, they could. I mean, Carolina, they dump enough money. They could get a. They could bring in quality wide receiver. Josh Allen, put him on the dynasty manager. Put Josh Allen on the block. I would at least try to find what the asking price is. Which Bengals would replace Mixon or maybe draft Braylon Allen? Travion Henderson, maybe Trey Benson. Oh, they're gonna have that opportunity this year. All right, Milton Williams in the medical tent. We got 3rd and 6. Going to Tooney. He's gonna be short by inches. All right, going for it. You got Tony and Pacheco in the backfield on 4th and 1. Tony's in motion. Hand off to Pacheco, and he gets it. First down. All right, 1st and 10 at the 14.5. Dumping that to Kelsey. Kelsey gets to. Oh, he fumbles! Kelsey fumbles. Dang. That was a nice punch. Dang. And suddenly, the Eagles have a life. Kansas City has felt they've been in control of this game since the first touchdown. Eagles got a chance to take the lead. And going to Devontae Smith. Oh, they're calling it incomplete. Devontae Smith got rocked. Golly, dude. That also looked like he could have got hurt. Golly, dude. What a rocked. Who got set, bro? Ohio State or that team up north? I think Michigan probably wins. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna be doing the watch along. So, but I kind of lead Michigan. Make the handoff, and now another screen play, a little bubble screen out to Julio. Seems like Kelsey hasn't been himself since the Mahomes flu game. I mean, this Chiefs offense hasn't been nearly explosive as they used to be, or we're accustomed to them being. All right, 3rd and 10. Hurts is running. He ain't gonna make it. Gets about the 15. It's gonna be 4th and 5. Talk about a waste. Jeez. All right, one below. You be easy, bud. Here comes the punt. Tony grabs it. Gets across the 30. Oh, making some moves. Oh, gets hit low. About the 32, 33. Or, excuse me, 36, 37. Hand off to Pacheco. Checo probably gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gets 1 yard. All right. 2nd and 9. Got Mahomes' shotgun. Checo. I was going to say Pacheco out to his right, but incomplete to Rashee Rice. And Chiefs were smart to get Mahomes on that type of deal. But I mean, they could restructure that deal whenever. I mean, there's a lot of leeway in that deal where they can make sure Mahomes is getting his money. 3rd and 9. They got Jarrett McKinnon out there. Mahomes going a little deep to Watson. Watson kind of been the guy tonight. What a catch. What a throw. First down. They're checking on Kadarius Toney right now. He dumps it down to Pacheco. It's like a gain of 1 or 2. Yeah, no, I mean those are the type of throws we're accustomed to when it comes to Mahomes. Mahomes rolling out. They get it out to Sky Moore. All right, picking up like 4 there. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. All right, you got an empty backfield. And he dumps that to Justin Watson, but through the hands. It's gonna be 4th and 4. All right, they're gonna be punting this. They got it down to their 40. Oh, could have been down at the 1, but Watson missed it. Oh, man, that was a dime. Watson just had to make sure that sucker didn't bounce in the end zone. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to top off my water one more time. All right, all right, all right. Got 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Can they finally do something offensively? Another quick screen, batted away. Dude, I know them State Farm commercials are everywhere. Dude, man, McDuffie has been blitzing like a menace tonight. All right, 2nd and 10. Here comes Chris Jones, but it's screen. They get it to Swift. Swift getting a lot of yards, up to the 40. Nice. Hey, man, Chris Jones just noticed that a tick too late. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 40. They get a screen out to Julio. Gets maybe like 3 or 4. Oh, they're giving them 5? Okay. 2nd and 5. Easy breezy, Daniel. Thank you. All right, 2nd and 5. Make the handoff. Hurts scrambling for his life, and he underthrows that to Stoll. 3rd and 5, man. Dude. Oh, wow. Devontae Smith wide open. But, I mean, Hurts, he got pushed out the pocket. Oh, wow. No, he should have been able to see that. All right, well, 3rd and 5. You got trips up top. A.J. Brown, I think, is down low. And they get that to Smith. This time he sees him. 1st down. Same play? Not quite. Smith definitely went a bit deeper on the play before. Oh, he's going deep. Devontae Smith, he's going to be down at the freaking 1. Oh, that's going to piss off fantasy managers. And Hurts again with the tush push. We got a tush push. I'm going to get the kazoo. I'm going to get the touchdown kazoo ready. Touchdown, but there's a flag. Touchdown. I officially have the lead in my fantasy matchup thanks to that Smith catch. Nice. First, what was that? First lead of the night. See, the Chiefs just keep shooting themselves in the foot, man. They've been in control of this game all the way until just there. That one play. We still got 6 minutes left in this game. Oh, Kieran Amagachi. He's officially declaring for the draft. Okay. You're in Detroit. Daniel saying go Chiefs. Go for it, man. I'm in Arizona. I'm a Dolphins fan, so wow, that was a quick scoring try for the Eagles. 2 minutes. I know return. Chiefs gonna get at the 25. They need a touchdown to take the lead. Field goal doesn't get them a tie. Hand off to Pacheco. He gets about 2. All right. 2nd and 8. Lions need that 1 seed. Ah, I see. I see. Make the handoff to Pacheco, and he just misses MVS. 3rd and 8. Oh, offside. Or at least neutral zone infraction. Oh, false start. Wild. 2nd and 12. Or 3rd and 12, excuse me. You got Sky Moore in motion up top. Mahomes scrambling out. Oh, and he tries a little jump pass to McKinnon. Didn't work. It's going to be 4th down. Cunningham with the bat, with the tip. All right, man. Eagles got a great opportunity to milk some clock here. They're going to get a decent return here. It's about the 45. Eye test says San Francisco is the best team in football. It sure does. Oh. And scratch the calf. All right, here comes 1st and 10 from their own 45. And it's a quarterback run. And it hurts. Getting 9 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They're going to be looking to milk that clock. Tick, 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 tick. Looks like they're going for a tush push. Tush push, 1st down. All right, 1st and 10. All right, hand off to Swift. Second and 12. Super Bowl coming to NFC this year? We'll see. All right, they're going for a pass here. Hurts running. There's a flag, probably a hold. All right, 2nd and 22. And it's going to be a Hurts run. Slides. They're going to lose a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 23. And Chiefs calling a timeout. All right, 3rd and very long. 3rd and 23. See if this is just a draw. Nope. Yeah, it's a little, not even a screen, little dig. And Drew Tranquil making the stop. They only get about 2 yards on that. 4th and 21. We get another timeout from the Chiefs as well. I'm a diehard Lions fan. The only way the Lions beat San Fran or Philly is at home. That's fair. There comes the punt. Tony gonna try to return it. And, oh my god. Oh, that was Joe. Got down there and made the play. Nice. So Chiefs are gonna have to take this 91 yards. Beautiful. Well, I mean, the Lions got a brilliant OC in Ben Johnson, so sure they're gonna have plenty of creative play calling when it comes to the playoffs. All right, 1st and 10 at their 9, 2:49 left in the game. Here comes Sweat. Mahomes scrambling, throwing across the middle to Rashee Rice. It's going to be 2nd and 4. And getting that out to Justin Watson. It's going to be 3rd and 1. All right, 3rd and 2 officially. All right, 3rd and 2. Getting that out to Kelsey, and he drops it. Kelsey, no. 4th and 2, and you kind of got to go for it. Right off the tip of his hands. Yeah, off night for Kelsey, man. No T-Swizzle in the stands. All right, here comes 4th and 2. Gets that to Kelsey for the 1st. And I imagine they try to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. And they're going to get it out quick. And Mahomes looking to scramble, dumping it over the middle again to Kelsey. Down about the 34. 2-minute warning, flag down. Roughing the passer. You're kidding. Well, this is a 2-minute warning, but they're going to get some nice chunk of change after that. That's such a I mean, he could have reeled up and hit him like less. I think they probably flagged it for how hard he hit Mahomes while he was in the air. Still, that's such a bad. That man was he was releasing the football. Those are the type of roughing the passer calls I just dislike. Ran right into him. Well, I mean, he was stepping up in the pocket. Doing his little jumping pass. I mean, I don't think if Fletcher Cox like follows through hard with that hit, it gets called. He kind of rocked him. I don't know, I think it's kind of a shiesty call regardless. What up, 4-2 set? Hey! Yeah, I mean, yeah, Luke. I'm kind of like, meh. Kind of a meh call. All right, minute 56 left in the game. First and 10 from the 49. All right, Mahomes rolling out, and looks like he's just throwing this one away. Oh, and he lowered the helmet too. All right, second and 10. Mahomes going deep. MVS! Oh! He had him. I mean, it was a little out of reach. MVS kind of had to lay out there for it, but it was in his hands. It was in his hands. Oh, Daniel. Well, be sure you're working. Be sure you're at least working hard. All right, here's third and 10. Got to get something. Here comes the pressure. Mahomes in trouble, throwing it away. No flag for grounding. Didn't make it past the line of scrimmage. And there it is. The flag for grounding. Dang, 4th and 24. So no 10-second runoff, and Chiefs using their timeouts. Dang. Hey. MVS had that, man. It was a tough catch, but there's a reason. There's a reason you get paid the big bucks to make those catches. All right, Eagles call timeout right now. This could be the end of the game. We cannot get overtime. Unless somehow Chiefs score a touchdown and Eagles get in field goal position. That's the only path for overtime, but that seems very highly unlikely. Very highly unlikely. Proper English there, boys and girls. All right, he's just going deep. Oh. Watson gets rocked as he's trying to make the catch. Incomplete. Eagles win. Eagles win. Hey. Bro, have you seen the guy who does the Nick Sirianni impressions? I have not. Game. Blouses? Yo, I love the Dave Chappelle reference. Game. Blouses. Yo, I might have to go back and watch that skit. That is a funny skit. The Rick James and the Prince skits. All right. Well, that's it. That's game. I got to go record me some power rankings. That'll be out bright and early for y'all tomorrow morning. Also, you're going to get a stock report from this past week in college football. I do have a mock draft that came out earlier today if you want to check that out if you haven't already. I will have a 3-round mock draft that comes out on Thanksgiving. Nice little Thanksgiving Day special for y'all. But that's it for me. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. The kazoo honestly probably made the night. It's definitely the emergent star of the channel. Watch out, Gojo. You got competition. The kazoo is coming for you. What you gonna do when the kazoo come for you? But I'll catch y'all later.